Okay, I got this dilemma here. I'm trying to fix this starter for my Poulan 3400 so I can send it to Jeff so he can port it for me, but the hole in the middle's all wore out. It's all wallered out. I'll show you my dilemma. So this goes down and the spring catches it here. But yeah, see, and then this post is aluminum, but over the years it's gotten worn out. See, look how floppy that is. See how wore out that whole thing is. And so what I'd like to do is buy a new pulley, but you can't find them. They're hard to get for some reason. They're like hen's teeth. So what I'm gonna try and do, what I wanted to do was bore this out and then put like a bushing or something in it. That's the wrong side, because there's actually a little shelf in there, a little step in there, and the bolt tightens down closer down in there. But that would be nice if I could just go like that, but that's not where it rides. It rides back here. And then see, it's sort of, I mean, if you drilled that out it would fit, but I'm not sure if brass would wear out quickly. I think the brass might wear the aluminum. Might be too hard on it. So what I'm thinking is I got these nylon bushings that I want to put in there, but the problem with these ones is they're so thick that by the time I drilled this out there wouldn't be anything left. So what I'm thinking is I sort of had a crazy idea to grind these to where they're square, to where they have flats on the four sides, and then I want to try and hog out the four corners here like this. Here, I'll show you. So if I take my Dremel and make this whole square basically like this, see that? I'm hoping that I can, so yeah, if I plow all that out with my Dremel tool, and then I can thin down the four sides of this and just stick it in there. That's my theory anyways. Actually, I need to put two in there because that's the thickness it needs to be. So anyways, let me see if I can hog those out with the Dremel. So I'll pause you and do that real quick. Okay, here we go with the Dremel. See, now I basically made a round hole into a square hole. And so now I'm gonna see how I marked these. So I'm gonna flatten off these sides and then see if we can stick that in there. If it wasn't ruined before, it is now. Okay, let me fool with that. Okay, here's what we got. So see, I basically bored it out to make it a square hole, and then I took those little bushings over to my belt sander and made the sides flat. So now I should be able to just stick those in there, stack them on top of each other with a little JB weld, That ought to be custom. So I'm just gonna sort of take my file and clean her up a little more. So there, square hole. That's how you fit a square peg into a round hole. You just make them both square. Okay, let's mix up some JB Weld. That should be plenty. 2 equal parts. Let's see, what could I mix it with? How about my screwdriver? It wipes off. Make sure you mix it thoroughly. Okay, so we'll put a little bit, no, wrong side, a little bit in here, butter it up a little bit. And we'll butter this guy up a little bit. Give her some loving. Oh! And slip that in there. And then I need like something to pound it in with. I should have thought about that. Hold on. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Get my hammer. Oh, yeah, it's going in there. Except this thing's a little bit... Oh, yeah, she's going in. Needs to go a little bit more. Little deeper. And then my other one, we'll put some more butter on, a little more JB. And we'll pound this bad boy in there. Where's a rag? Where's a rag? Oh, look at that. Let me get that flush in there. Oh, perfection. Oh, look at that. That's a custom repair there. So yeah, now I think we'll just let that cure up overnight. And then I'll sort of clean it up tomorrow and put it in there. Okay guys, here we go. Back the next day. She's all hard. And I took my block sander, sanded the back side of it off. And then took my drill and just sort of cleaned it out. Cleaned out all the excess stuff. Got all my shavings out of there now. Now she's good to go. Alright. And I cleaned off the back side of this and made sure this is all lubed up. Put a little gel lube in there. So now we can put this bad boy back together. Nice. There, now it's not all flopping around like it was before. I actually had it too tight before. I had to I had to drill it out one size more because it wouldn't even turn. But now she's good, so let's put our screw back in and then we'll retension it. This ought to work good. So we'll get that in there. Come on. Make sure she turns. Oh yeah, she's good. Now we just gotta retension this thing. So we'll find our little slot and hook this bad boy. Hook our rope. Come on. Like that. So you just take a little loop out and then you just turn her back. We'll go like 4 turns and see what that does. Ah, that's not even enough. Okay. So let's do it some more. Come on, little ropey. Okay. Let's go a few more turns back. Let's try that. Oh, there we go. Nice. There, so that should work. All right. We'll put it back on the saw, see how it works. Okay, we're getting her back on there. Let's see, this one goes here. That one didn't quite. You gotta get them, these long ones, you gotta get it right where it's, there we go. If you get them to one side or the other, they just drop in there. All right. There we go. That feels pretty good. All right. We should be good to go now. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. That was our Poulan 3400 starter fix. Catch you later.